Patrick Cooney, D-line coach, Archbishop McCarthy.
Coach, it's the first week of practice, correct?
Yeah, this is our first week.
How was the first week for the Mavs?
Just like anything, up and down. You know, we've been working to make sure we perfect the things that we need to perfect. It's been the same offense, same defense, but, you know, you got different parts moving here and there. We graduated 2 first-team All-Broward linebackers. We also graduated a tight end. So, you know, the rest of our team has been here. Like, these guys been here. We didn't lose that much. We're bringing back a lot of starters.
It sounds like it's on an up and up with the new staff. What standpoint are you looking to make here for this season?
I mean, for the most part, we all been here. It's just kind of moves, like I said, me now being in control of the D-line. Before last year, we had Coach Bliss. Before that, we had Coach Brad. I was around the program, but I was more so on the recruiting side and just assisting here and there. Just like our head coach, Pugh, he was the defensive coordinator. Now he's head coach in D.C. So it's just been one of those things to where, you know, we're getting used to the different roles and us as his assistants stepping up. Because Coach Pugh used to do a lot when it came to everything around not just football, but the program as a whole.
We're talking about stepping up. Elaborate on your defensive linemen stepping up this year. What's the goal for your room?
My room, we have to do better than we did last year. We had tremendous strides from the previous year. Again, them being in perfect position, actually knowing their places compared to the previous year where we were still getting a feel for the kids. So this year I'm looking to, you know, at least improve about 10 in each spot, whether that's sacks, TFLs, you know, making sure that we actually do finish a lot of sacks. We've missed quite a bit. We had a lot of QB hurries last year. I want to get those to actually be sacks this year. And again, these guys are vets now. So they've been in the system. They've been in our program for 3 years, most of them. Some of them now is going to be their second year. So just really finishing those plays and just showing the people that we dominate down here.
And then this spring, I know this is evaluation where you get to evaluate. What can you evaluate about your unit?
That they all maturing. Like, again, I've been around them. Like I said, I've been vocal, but I haven't been as vocal as I am right now with them. Just their maturity. Like, they're taking coaching, they're understanding that what we're trying to teach, and because they understand where I'm getting it from. I went to 3 different clinics. I went to Georgia Tech, went to University of Miami, went to FAU, and they all spoke the same way. So I made sure I brought that information to them. And then we're going to try to go by those camps, especially University of Miami and FAU, so that they can see it firsthand, especially the interior guys.
That's great. With the players that you do have, is there anyone that stands out to you that we definitely should keep an eye up on?
Outside right now, of course, DN has been Ja'Cory Highsmith. He's had the most offers right now. He's the one that's been to the Under Armours. He's been to Rivals. He's been to all those camps. He's built a name for himself, been on Jerry's Raj Prep. A lot of people are starting to see Kevin Campbell. A lot of people don't do the 26s as they go into seniors, but he's going to be one that has dominated for us. Like last year, you know, not counting the spring game, not counting our kickoff classic game, he had 50 tackles, 20 tackles for loss, 6.5 sacks. For an interior guy, that's great numbers. But he's under the radar. He's an undersized guy that people don't understand or know, and he didn't go on my college tour last year. This year, I'm doing my college tour again. He'll get a chance to get more exposure, and that school's been coming in. I've been making sure they know about him.
Speaking of your college tour, you do an amazing job getting your team out there.
Appreciate that.
I just want to salute you with that, but also to what other advice or what would you tell coaches that are looking to get their players out as well?
You have to go to these colleges. You have to communicate. One thing, besides the camps and things like that, I ask these college coaches, and I make sure the kids understand they control their recruitment. First and foremost, the kids control their recruitment. They need to handle it. I ask the coaches, what can these kids do for the offer? But I also teach the kids to ask that question as well, because you need to know that. Because you don't need to just hear from me, because a lot of times these kids, even though you tell them, they don't listen. But if a college coach tells them exactly what they need to work on, they do a great job of listening finally. So just making sure that you be transparent with college coaches, be transparent with these kids, because it's too many times we see these kids with big name offers and they end up at a D2 or FCS. So let's be transparent, let's be real, so these kids continue to work and be great at what they're doing, so we could beat Texas again. We lost to Texas when people were getting drafted. We ain't supposed to do that in Florida.
Well, Coach Cooney, thank you so much and keep up the great work.
Appreciate it.